So in the first lesson, I just wanted to walk you through all the steps that UGC creator actually goes through. So let's say one day you wake up and you say, I want to be a UGC creator. Where do you basically start? What do you do? I just want to kind of explain the entire process because I feel like sometimes before you started something, you may expect things to go a little bit differently, or you may not know what to expect at all. So this lesson is exactly for that. So basically, if one day you're gonna decide that, okay, this is the day I'm gonna start becoming an UGC creator, this is how it's gonna happen. Before you get started, once again, you have to consider a few things such as pricing. You also need a portfolio, media kit. Of course, I'm gonna have the entire section talking about portfolios, how to create one. But you first of all would focus on that, basically creating some kind of presence for yourself. And once you have established that, you're gonna look for clients and people to work with, brands to work with. So how you're gonna be looking for them? Of course, once again, I'm gonna have the entire section explaining how you do it and which are the most popular ways across the UGC creators. But usually those in short are either freelancing platforms, outreaching, cold pitching, and social media presence. And how does it work once you get a client? What do you do? What could you expect? So basically it depends on your interaction to begin with, whether you already reached out to them through cold pitching or whether the brand reached out to you and asked if you could do a favor for them and do UGC videos for them. So of course it's gonna be different, but usually, first of all, you're gonna communicate of what the brand actually needs, what are the expectations and everything else. In this step, it's also very different with every single brand because some brands are going to want you to create a specific video saying specific things. So they're going to have a script for you. They're going to have the brief for you explaining basically what shots do they expect, how the product service needs to be presented, what you need to tell, the keywords that they want you to use, etc. It's going to be very detailed. It's basically not going to be confusing at all because you're going to have everything set and you're not going to need to worry about literally a single thing, just filming yourself. But some brands also give you that creative freedom to do whatever you have in mind. So of course, sometimes they mention what kind of video do they want. Do they want a tutorial? Do they want an unboxing? Do they want, I don't know, you talking about the product or you just talking about the problem that you had and like the solution that that product, that service gave you. But the script, the keywords and everything else is up to you. So of course, if you're given a script, everything is self-explanatory. You're just gonna film a video and give it to the brand and everything is gonna be fine, right? But if you're given that creative freedom, I feel like there are a few steps that I would take to make sure that the brand is happy at the end of the day. So what I do, I kind of try to clarify everything before I get started with filming because of course I don't want to recreate that video 10 times. I don't want to have to refilm it. I don't want to have to re-edit it. So I want to clarify everything from the actual script to the editing that they expect to every single detail like fonts, if they want their logo in the video, if they want any other things in the video as well. And usually if they give me that creative freedom, I also try to come up with video ideas, send it to the brand. Once they confirm the idea that they like, then I go ahead and write a script and once again send it to the brand before I start filming. This is once again just to make sure that we are on the same page, we're happy with what I'm gonna say in that video or how I'm gonna do it, just so there's less chances that I'm gonna need to redo it later on. And once the brand is happy with everything I've done, I go ahead and film the video, edit the video, and send it back to the brand. Usually, of course, it's written in your contract and you're gonna need to sign some sort of contract usually. But after you've given it to the brand, they may come back to you and ask you to revise that video. So either change, let's say, captions or text or anything else that they didn't like particularly about that video. And of course, your contract is gonna tell exactly how many times they can come back to you to ask to revise it. But usually it's 1 to 2 times. And of course, as a new UGC creator, you want to make your client very happy with your work. So you're gonna try your best. And of course, especially in the beginning, you may offer additional time to revise that video just so at the end of the day they are happy with it and they're gonna give you a good review. So that's basically the entire process, just so you understand what happens behind the scenes.